So I'm going to read the devotional for January 5th, 2022. I cannot believe it's 2022. So this devotional comes from Simple Abundance, and this is a quote from Emily Hancock in the beginning of it. And the title of this particular devotional is The Woman You Were Meant to Be. Many women today feel a sadness we cannot name. Though we accomplish much of what we set out to do, we sense that something is missing in our lives. And fruitlessly, we search out there for the answers. What's often wrong is that we are disconnected from an authentic sense of self. Has this ever happened to you? You're washing your face and suddenly you do not recognize the woman staring back at you. Who is this? You ask the mirror on the wall. No reply. She looks vaguely familiar, but has little resemblance to the woman you were expecting to see there. Psychologists call this phenomena a displacement of self, and it usually occurs during times of great stress, which for many of us is an everyday occurrence. But what's wrong? What is the sadness that we cannot name? Here's a question that deserves loving meditation. Perhaps the heart of our melancholy is that we miss the woman that we were meant to be. We miss our authentic selves. But the good news is that even if you've ignored her overtures for decades, wear your hair red, curl your hair, study art in Paris, learn the tango, anything along those lines that your voice in your head has been telling you, your authentic self has not abandoned you. Instead, she's been waiting patiently for you to recognize her and to reconnect. Turn away from the world this year and begin to listen. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Look within. Your silent companion has lit lanterns of love to illuminate the path to wholeness. At long last, the journey you were destined to take has begun. I love that what it says, that your silent companion has lit lanterns of love to illuminate the path to wellness. So there's a lot of ways of saying this. One of the things that can be said is, if it feels good, do it. But I don't mean that in a way that maybe they meant it at Woodstock in the 60s. What I mean is if something is edifying and adds to your life, then you should be doing those things. In the Bible, I think it's in 1st or 2nd Corinthians, there's a verse that talks about if anything is praiseworthy or lovely or worthy of good report, focus on those things. That's a paraphrase. I can't really quote it, but I could look it up at some point. But anyway, I hope that you will allow that lantern that's lit by your inner self to lead you along the path of your journey to wholeness. Isn't that what a new year is all about, is to reflect and make decisions on how you're going to live the new year? Of course, we have unprecedented times of uncertainty right now with the COVID situation. But you know what? It's all going to be all right. All right, y'all have a great Wednesday, and I will see you for Thursday. Take care. Oh, and don't forget that I do this because I want to help, and I also want to keep teaching because it's what I love to do. But I need you to please support me, and there are 2 websites that you can support me in. One is OBX Crafted. That's the letters OBX and the word crafted.com. The other way to get to that is TAT-TOT.com. That stands for this and that and the other thing. So tat-tot.com. But OBX Crafted will take you there too, and it's much easier. The second way you can support me is I'm a Mary Kay consultant. Even though it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I look bedraggled. And I have lupus. So, there's nothing I can do about any of that. But if you could please support me in that business, that would be so much appreciated at marykday.com. That's marykday.com. And I'll put it in the comments too. Thank you. Have a great Wednesday.